in theory, we're streaming now. Not sure what's up. I guess maybe I had too many things up on my computer at the same time and it caused things to crash. I did have Skype, OBS, iTunes, Notes, Cura, which is like 3D printing software, Photoshop, and Safari, and my email all open at the same time. But, I mean, Photoshop's probably the only thing that takes up stuff, but I kind of can't close that. Well, I guess I can close it now. All my files are gone! I think they were all saved. Guys, I just lost a prototype.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
Did you really?
No, I had everything saved, I think.
Oh boy.
We'll have to check afterwards.
Hope so.
Well, there was going to be a new game coming out in a couple weeks, but now it's going to be delayed. No, I'm not. No, I'm just kidding.
A couple weeks.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Roy's like, we're pumping them out now.
Yeah, I got publishers calling me every day. No, not even.
You're
once.
the Roy candidate we've heard so much about.
Hey, we're live. I wonder if it'll put this in one video or if it's going to end up making it two. That would be really annoying.
Probably.
It'll probably make it too.
We're back. We're made it back. We're here back
And
on the
goodbye.
podcast.
So everybody have a good night.
But yeah, Nemesis crashed it. I'm telling you, man. Literally, the internet was scared of the terror that Nemesis is.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, well, we've talked about tons of awesome games and how much fun we had at Dice Tower Con. It's definitely been a blast. I did have a big announcement that I wanted to make, which I know a lot of people are going to be super sad about, because technically we're sad about it too. But we are going to be drawing Epic Gaming Night to a close come the end of the month, aka the 29th. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Like, everybody's super busy, and lots of work things going on and family things going on. So I know we've spent tons of years with everybody out there, and our fans have been amazing, and the support has been great. But it's been hard for everybody to make things happen all the time. And I know I've been slammed with stuff, and now I've got like weeks where I'm going to conventions, which is good for talking about board games, but I haven't necessarily been playing as many things. It's like I'm working on board games, but it's still fun. But yeah, I don't know what you guys want to say, but yeah. We had hinted to a couple of the guys at Dice Tower Con, and it was totally a blast hanging out with everybody, and we'll still be around and we'll still be doing stuff. And you guys can always hit us up on any social media at any time. And I mean, these guys are still planning on going to cons and doing things, and I'm definitely going to be at all that stuff constantly. So we would love to still always play games with all of you. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything that Roy just said. The hardest part, and I know this is going to sound cheesy or whatever, but the hardest part was you guys. I mean, if it was just Matt and Roy, I'd be like, bye.
Yeah.
Like, okay, guys, like, bye. No, but like we have actually really grown to care about you guys, and some of you have even become family, and so it was not an easy decision, but as families grow and responsibilities change and as things happen, like I know for me, for example, I did not feel like I was doing a good job with the show, not being able to really provide the stuff that I feel like I should be able to provide as a podcast host about board games, because my work schedule has just completely taken off, so much more so than I ever imagined. This has been one of the busiest years of my entire life, and I've got 2 kids, and I've got a family, and I've got other things that I'm doing as well, and so it wasn't fair to Matt and to Roy for me not being able to fulfill my end of the co-hostness. And also, I don't think it's fair to you guys. I mean, I love Blood Rage, but I can't talk about it every week. And so it's just one of those things where I unfortunately, brought up the idea about moving on, because whether you believe it or not, I really feel like I was not doing a good service to the fans and to the people and the show.
I think you're doing a great job. I mean, I think we always had fun. We talked and bantered. I don't think it's necessarily that. I mean, it's just people are busy and stuff.
Yes, and that's definitely been the biggest thing for me is my schedule, and yeah. But anyway, I'm like Roy said, please still
you've got
reach
lots
out
of
to
other
us.
things to focus on too. I mean, everybody can always follow Rob with his amazing books that are going to be coming out on all the bookshelves. I mean, instead of filling up your shelves with bookshelves with board games, you could fill them up with all of Robert Newman's books, because I'm sure he's going to be writing tons of them. So make sure to have his R.S. Newman. Make sure to have that saved as like a hot thing that pops up anytime it's a new Google mention is of that, so that you can buy it on Amazon immediately.
Yeah, so we'll. But anyway, I will still be on the board game stuff. I still plan on going to cons. I still am going to buy a lot of board games that I probably shouldn't. That's actually one thing that my wife and I were joking about the other day. She was like, "Well, I guess you won't be buying as many anymore." And I was kind of like, "Yeah, sure." Like, like
we'll cut out 2 more purchases a year. That's
yeah, like, yeah, babe. I'm
kickstart that one thing.
So anyway,
and then everybody will still be able to listen to Matt on his cheese review podcast, where it's all cheese all the time.
Good luck finding it. I don't post it.
Literally, that's just for his enjoyment.
I have a library in the back.
There's no actual words. It's just more like noises. Yeah. So he reviews by like different human tones.
It's just the name of the cheese is the file name, and I just go back and listen to myself moaning in ecstasy.
And like smacking on it and like chewing it and be like,
yeah. It's the ASMR in the world.
Yeah.
But we are definitely going to be
do a big show
making this thing go out with a bang. So everybody make sure you're here for the 29th, and I'm going to I would love to have some of y'all on, like especially our chat crew who's always here. I want to get some guests that we've loved over the years to come back on the show as well. So we're going to try to do this thing right and go out awesome instead of whimpering into the night. So you guys are great.
It's but it's that awkward stage of moving on to other things. So it's not a bad thing. Don't be sad for us. Life is not terrible for us. Life is good. We're really busy because of all the blessings of life that's going on right now. So, but it's still it hurts to say goodbye. But yeah, none of us are in trouble. Nothing like that. Roy's doing amazing things, and you will definitely be hearing. Well, I mean, you guys already do hear Roy in Dice Tower, but I don't know if he's publicly announced it yet. But he's got big things happening, Matt and I, we're going to continue to do our stuff, and So yeah, you just continue to keep a lookout.
Yeah. We love you guys a lot. We'll probably post which cons we're going to, and if you guys are going to be there and you see us, I mean, please feel free to come up and say hey. Yeah. Even though we're not going to be doing it anymore, it's still super nice to hear people just, I don't know, make friends. Like, there's so many people at these cons that we've played games with and we made friends with that if it wasn't for this podcast, we wouldn't have been friends with otherwise probably. Like, I probably wouldn't have went out and talked to people or spoken to anybody because I'm a huge introvert. So, like, I would have just been like, this is awkward. I'm not going to play any games. Bye. Yeah. So
it all works. It all works. And if you ever see Matt, Roy, and I in a group together, myself or Matt will be more than happy to take a picture of you with Roy.
What? Whatever. You're the person that got people signing stuff, and there was a guy that totally came up to us and was like, "Oh, hey, oh my goodness, Rob, I love you, Rob." And they're like, "Oh, hey, Roy." I was like, "Okay." Whatever.
No, not at all. At CMON Expo, there were so many people coming up to Roy, and they were just looking at me like, "Will you take our picture?" I was like, "Okay."
I do.
But I mean,
I do love people who come up when me and you, Rob, are gaming, and they're like, "Oh man, hey, I love the show. It's great." And then they look and they're like, "Oh, hey, man." I'm like, what's up?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
But we've definitely had a ton of fun, so we'll definitely.
It has been a blast, and we've been doing this for over 4 years, man. I never thought it would have lasted 4 years.
Right. It doesn't even feel like we've done it for 4 years. For me, at least. I don't know.
Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. But really, like May marked 4 years.
Yeah. Adam's super chat donation just bought the YouTube channel, so we're gonna have to shut this down. I don't understand why he did a super chat, because like you realize Google has to get to a certain amount before you can even withdraw that money, and at this point, that's less likely.
Yeah. But anyway, everybody have a good night. I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things, and we're still on for the rest of July, so don't clock out just yet. We will be back next week and the following week, and so. But I'm jonesing to watch Stranger Things.
Dude, have you watched any of it yet?
I've watched a couple of episodes.
Oh, I haven't watched any yet.
Oh man, it's getting like really crazy, really crazy.
Don't tell me, because I want to watch it, but I got other things I need to do. Ugh. Okie doke. Well, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, everybody who's a patron, by the end of the entire show, we will be shutting the Patreon down. But I do want you guys to know that you have all been the best, and I mean, podcasts aren't free to run. You have to pay for hosting, and you have to pay for programs to be able to run the different podcasts and stuff like that. So you guys have been an amazing blessing to help this thing keep going. So special thanks to all of our amazing patrons. But yeah, everyone's great. But also, we will be streaming this the rest of the week on Monday nights at 9 p.m. at youtube.com/Epic Gaming Night. Everybody definitely come back for the 29th. We'll just have you all on the podcast. It'll be great.
Love it.
Every single person.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Mwah.
Bye.
Oh, Kate and Courtney,
Bye.
if you're watching. Kate and Courtney, you know what that means.
Do it, Matt. Bye.